Ho, 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 and welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And we are doing our 12 days of Christmas treats.
That's right, and as promised, we are sharing a healthy recipe with you today, just in case you want a little something for yourself. This one is a healthy peanut butter fudge recipe. Let's get to it. Okay, of the recipes that we're going to be showing you, this is probably the healthiest one, because we have another one that we're going to share, and it's just a little healthier than maybe normal, just because it has fewer ingredients. This one actually chooses to use pretty good quality ingredients. So you are going to need 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You're going to need 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, just a little salt, kosher salt would have probably been really good because you've been able to see the salt sitting on top, but something like that just so that you can sprinkle a little bit on the top of it. And 1 cup of peanut butter. You want natural peanut butter for this. Salted, or you have to add salt into the mixture, which that's not what this was for, but into the actual mixture, if you don't have salt already in your peanut butter, there's a little salt in this one. Organic peanut butter usually comes with a little salt already added. If you get the natural peanut butter that's not organic, it may not have salt and you would have to add it. And then just, and that's 1 cup of that. And then just 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You got 100% maple syrup, which is the best kind that you can get. And I think that's it. The 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and also 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And also, we're going to add just a few little chocolate chips. As per the recipe, this is probably the only thing that you would consider not healthy because it's not like the best thing. But anyway, we're just going to sprinkle that on top with a little bit of salt. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so we got the cup of peanut butter, which was exactly what I had left in that jar. We put the 1/4 cup of coconut oil in the microwave for
20 seconds.
20 seconds to get it to be a melted consistency. We're going 2 tablespoons of the maple syrup and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay, so we're going to try to get that mixed together. Pretty good. Okay, so we're going to take this, pour it in here. Okay, now we're going to make the rest of it. Okay, so this step, we take 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and mix that together. Okay, so we got that, mixed it together. It didn't say to melt the coconut oil, so we're hoping this is what they mean by that. As this is a new recipe that we're trying. I wanted to try a couple of healthy ones, so okay. So now what it says to do is to drop by spoonfuls on top of the peanut butter layer. I'm assuming like this. That. And we're just taking a toothpick and we're going to twirl it around, make swirls in there. I did notice in the comments section under this recipe that someone said they thought that this was too much chocolate, that it needed to be that of the cocoa powder and coconut oil, that it needed to be about half that amount. And I can kind of see why there's a lot struggling to see like swirls of peanut butter in there, because it seems like it's all chocolate. We're going to take some of the milk chocolate chips that I had left from another recipe. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of salt. That is it. We're going to put it in the freezer for at least 1 hour, and then we can see what happens with it. Okay, so Joel got the healthy peanut butter fudge out of the freezer, and he's just taking the aluminum foil off the back as normal. It gets stuck to the back, especially as sticky as peanut butter is. You see, he's just using a little butter knife to peel out any of the aluminum foil, just to make sure he doesn't miss any. Okay, so these are the healthy peanut butter fudge. They come out, they came out a little bit more like bark. They're pretty thin, which might be why the person who made it said that she puts it in a loaf pan so it'll be thicker, but we didn't have a loaf pan. So looks like you might could get maybe 2 or 3 out of it. It is supposed to look like a swirl. I would say that was a little too much of the cocoa powder mixture that was in it. If I would cut that in about half and then see if you get really good peanut butter swirls in there, or chocolate swirls in the peanut butter. So that's it.
So thanks for joining us for the 12 Days of Christmas Treats. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content from us. Don't forget to comment below and tell us what Christmas treats you're doing, or if you tried one of our recipes, let us know how it went in the comments.
Also tag us on Instagram at The Long Run with Joel and Christy. We'd love to see your creations.
That's right. So for The Long Run with Joel and Christy, I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.